Hello, welcome back everyone to another episode of The Bridge Reacts. I am your host, Marcus. Welcome back to The Bridge Reacts, where we talk about how to bridge the gap between men and women, masculine, feminine energies, whatever you want to call it. We are here to unite. Let's look at ourselves, what we can do to be better people, better partners, better individuals who are ready for potentially adding another to our lives. Today's topic, we are talking about the most important decision of your life. It's a great topic to talk about. Let's talk about it. Brought to you by Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, MTR. This is my guy. I've seen a lot of his content over the last couple years. Really cool person and personality. Please check out his channel. If you like his channel, hit the like button, subscribe. And if you like our content as well, please hit the like button and subscribe. And I'm just going to get straight to it. It's going to be a quick one. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is going to be more leaning towards the men. We're holding men accountable here because yes, we can talk about how women are a big factor into this. Of course, for sure. Ladies should be more like ladies. Like men should be more like men. It's just my hot take. When it comes to relationships and you want a family, strong working class, and children being raised a decent way and a decent upbringing, you know? So it's up to us as men to choose the right woman. That is an extremely important decision, and we tend to not choose the right ones at times. It happens, right? And it seems as though the more money you make, the more of a higher status you have, wherever you are in life, and you elevate and you get into this kind of worldly lust of, in the hip hop world, in the fighting world, even the music industry. You see a lot of our guys tend to choose the wrong ladies as a long-term relationship. The most important decision you'll ever make. Let's talk about it. Here it is.
He also posted a photo of the damage to his face and wads of spit all over his face that came from her. I'm not also going to show that photo, but I am going to show a photo of her so you can see the type of woman that you guys are sacrificing your peace for at the end of the day. It is absolutely terrifying that if a woman chooses to ruin your life, she can do so with little to no consequences. Today, we're gonna talk about Gervonta Tank Davis, as 2 weeks prior to his January 7th match with Hector Luis Garcia, he was arrested for domestic violence. And the footage of that arrest has recently been released, and there are so many lessons to learn regarding his situation. Not only will it show that in the court of public opinion, a man being accused of DV is guilty until proven innocent, but it will also demonstrate how to interact with law enforcement, and it will also show the consequences of dealing with crazy ass women. And it will demonstrate that women who make false allegations should be jailed.
On December 27th, 2022.
Wait, hold on, Marcus. Editing Marcus, don't do the whole, like the intro and all that. Hold on. I just had to put a side note. Yes, they should be jailed just the same amount of time as the supposed crime that the man did. If you're going to put a false allegation like that, you should probably do the same amount of time, because you're literally getting ahead of myself. Hey, I caught it.
The Broward County Sheriff received a desperate 911 call from a woman who expressed fear for her life. She reported being punched in the face by her live-in boyfriend during an argument. The suspect was identified as the renowned, undefeated professional boxer, Gervonta Davis.
Help me! Ma'am, repeat the address. I need to send units to you. I need the address. Please help me! You're gonna kill me! Ma'am, what's the address?
All right, you come over here. You come over here, please, and stand with him. With my partner.
Yes, sir. Any weapons on you?
Huh? What is that? The charger, man. The charger. Ain't nobody's phone.
Get anything on you?
Stay with him. I'm at my house.
Okay, I don't know. I'm asking you. Gotta ask you. Who was in the car?
This is my car. She took my car.
Who is she to you?
We'll just be right here. My child mother.
Oh, okay. All right. Does she have any weapons?
No.
All right. Just put down your phone for now, sir. What's your name?
Gervonta.
Javon. What?
Gervonta. She tried to take my car, and I don't want her to take my car.
She's trying to leave?
Yeah, she trying to. But I got a driver to be able to take her wherever she want to go.
Who else is in the house?
No, for sure.
Who you live with?
Oh, my daughter and my other daughter.
How old is she?
4. She 4.
What's your side of this?
She's trying to take my car. This is my truck. All my keys is placed on the counter in there. She took my car key and she trying to leave with my car.
Now, before we continue to proceed forward, just understand what you saw, all right? The woman called screaming bloody murder. The woman was in the car about to leave. Tank does not want her to leave because it's not her car. Also take note of Tank's body language. You could tell that he's embarrassed because he said he doesn't want the neighbors to see this. He's also clapping his hands. You could tell he's in an agitated state.
That's it.
And who wouldn't be in a situation like this? So like, here's a little bit introducing to the take, right? Like I said, I'll make this a little bit shorter than the other videos. I always say that, but how would you feel, false accusation wise, if you are literally just trying to get someone to leave? Man or woman does not matter in this scenario. I'm just saying, because there's been a lot of times where, you know, a man needs to leave and the she's telling him and he doesn't leave. It happens both ways. How would you feel as though you were trying to get someone to leave your establishment? They're in your property. And then curveball here, he calls the police on you and says, ow, they hit me. That's crazy. Ruining someone's reputation, even if it is just, you know, it's proven false. This is something we don't talk too much about on the channel just yet. We're gonna make a whole nother video about false accusations and stuff, but this can kind of dabble into it. The crime of that is so heinous, and I don't think a lot of ladies really understand. You literally can ruin someone's life, even if proven that you were lying down to the T, i.e. Amber Heard. Even though Johnny Depp somehow got his career back and his life back, there are still ripples of ramifications that came about those accusations from before, right? So you can't be playing with this. Just like we should not be playing with abuse as men. We shouldn't be playing with, you know, jokes and stuff like that. We should not. Women should not be playing with that whole accusation card and false accusation card. These are real things that can really alter not just the person you're talking about's life, but the people who love that person as well. This is a real thing. This guy has kids. He has little daughter, and I think he might have a son, but I know he has a girl. He has kids, man. Like, you know, like that's just. We'll continue.
Where does she live? Where does she live?
I don't know her exact address, but
does she live in Canada? Does she live in the United States?
Come on, man. Y'all,
She's local.
She's local.
She live in Parkland?
No, she don't live in Parkland.
What city does she live in? Help me out.
I don't know. She can tell you better than that. You were just talking to her.
I know, but I'm asking you.
I'm new here. I'm new. I mean, I just moved here a year ago. I don't know what part of.
That's your baby?
Yes, that's my daughter.
Does the baby live with you or with her?
With her.
And you don't know where your baby lives?
You trying to make this about?
I'm trying to find out what happened.
All them information to you.
Well, let me ask you this. I was just talking to her. What if she told me that you beat the piss out of her and you jumped on top of her and started punching her in the face? Should I just go ahead and take that?
Okay, but don't you know?
It's your side of the story. Give your side.
You just talking to her.
You want me to just take everything she says?
I'm not from here.
Okay, but you want me to just take everything she says as fact?
All I'm just saying is I'm not from here. I don't know her exact address.
Okay, that's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not asking for her exact address. How did she get here?
She drove with my car. Yes, my car.
To get here?
Yes, my car.
What would make you choose to treat another man that you do not know with so much contempt and hatred? Also notice in this video how they made a visual cue on the screen of who the victim was. They pointed at her with a red arrow. Again, women are assumed to be the victim in these cases, but also, if you are involved in situations like this, be the first to call the cops.
Really good point, MTR. Typically, women aren't as strong nor as physically overpowering men, right? Typically. So with that being said, men, it seems as though, could be propagandized, men are more of the aggressors physically. Emotionally and mentally, women got us beat. Let's be real. Like playing those really like mental and emotional games and just like mental and emotional abuse in a domestic way It happens. It is a real thing, and it doesn't get talked about enough because you don't see the marks, you don't see the bruises of what it can do to the mental state and to someone's emotions or mental health, right? So you should be the first men to call the police in certain situations like this. Do not let it escalate. If you're with a woman who is willing to say, he hit me, blah, 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 you should probably you shouldn't, first of all, you shouldn't be dealing with someone like that. That's just, you should go find you a real attractive, just real modest, something from Barnes and Nobles, maybe, maybe at a nice little restaurant and she's just doing her own thing or something. Why are you looking for the chicks in the clubs? Why are you looking for these IG models? Why are you looking for these women who seem to not have any value other than what they look like? Because they can just do this, do that. They can do it upside down. They can do it right side up. They can do it in and out. Like that's why you're gonna risk your entire freedom, your reputation, and your future. And then you procreate with someone like that? Where they do that at? Oh, we do that.
Be the first to make the accusation.
Like behind the ear, kind of in the head?
Here, my head.
Where your hand is?
Yes.
Is it swollen or anything?
No, it just hurts.
It just hurts. So he hit you like that. Then how about the lip? How did that happen?
Because how he hit me, like probably like with the hand, but I don't.
So that was one strike?
Yes.
That got both the side of your head and then
This side of my face.
and then came across the side of your face and caught your lip, and your lip like looks like it probably hit your tooth inside your mouth and caused a little abrasion there.
At this stage of the game, Javante had called the driver for the child's mother, and now the child's mother is accusing Javante of domestic violence. And when I originally saw this video, my siren started to go off.
And here's the thing, it's so sick because there are actual women who were abused, like actually abused. There are women who have died. I need to bleep out a lot of this. Editing Marcus, please bleep a lot of this out. We're not even monetized yet, but still. There are plenty of women who actually have met their demise because of actual physical violence. And then you have individuals like this here, and Amber Heard and countless others who think that it's okay to be emotional and claim that this happened. You can't, like, just for a second, in the midst of you being upset, even if he cheated on you, he hurt your feelings, he said something mean to you, whatever, in the midst of it, do you not like just sit back and think for just a split second, what I'm about to do will alter this person's life, people around them, their lives as well, their child's life? This one action, it's so much deeper than just saying something that's not true. It's so much deeper than that. And I don't think a lot of ladies, men too, sure, because I mean, let's not act like men can't just falsely accuse a woman. That's true, to play devil's advocate. But 9 times out of 10, I don't think a lot of ladies take that serious and understand the real ramifications of what this can do to someone and people that love that person as well. Especially if you're someone who goes around and hating men, you want to say these crazy accusations. That man probably has women, family members, women, friends who actually care about this person. So are you going to hurt those ladies' feelings and upset them because you want to get back at a man? Like, just, it goes so much deep. We can expand this as far as you want. I'm going to go on to the next example. But MTR, he did an amazing job dissecting this, and I appreciate you. We should definitely collab one day. That'd be really cool. It'd be cool. But another example, I have Jamari. We talked about Jamari before, but Zion Williamson. It's not that funny, to be honest. But Zion Williamson recently in his let's just play
it. And then
it.
she just shares some other Snapchat messages from Zion. I want to fly you wherever I'm at for 4 days. You sexy as F. And trust me, this story is about to get a lot crazier. She says, I hate you on God, Zion Williamson.
Yeah, context of this chick, Mariah, whatever her name is, forgettable, no one cares, is going around saying that he hit her, and she's like trying to talk about how she's going to ruin his life. She had a little video talking about how she wants to press charges, and then look at this fake shit.
Not want to come to the world and let you guys know what he has been doing to me my entire relationship with him. He is a woman beater, and the NBA needs to know this. I literally did not want to come to this because I know he has so many endorsements. But Zion Williamson is a woman beater. And the reason he was paying me off is so I won't come to the world and tell everybody.
I didn't know you can cry from your eyelids. Oh, didn't know that. I didn't know you can cry from your eyelids. I had no idea.
Like how she hashtags him to get this tweet more attention. Looks like you had a girlfriend and were sleeping with other women behind my back. At Zion Williamson, you liar. Apparently, allegedly, ready to fund her entire lifestyle, this former corn star. She then goes on to say, better pray I'm not pregnant too because I'm definitely late. I was with you last week in New Orleans and you couldn't tell me you had a random thought pregnant after all I've done for you. She says, I warned you about trapping type hoes at Zion Williamson and you didn't listen to me. I know the game. F you and congrats again. The bill was too high, so you had to scrap for crumbs when you couldn't see me or I was busy. Oh yeah, he's a 22-year-old NBA player, and you really thought you were gonna be the only woman he was messing around with?
That is my point. Chasing these young guys with millions of dollars in their accounts, still haven't even explored the world yet, for real, unless it's for work, basketball, or entertainment. It's just like, just think, ladies, just respectfully, but like, do you really think you have the best kitty cat in the world? Do you think you really do that little special trick that he likes so much better than all the other chicks? Do you think you're just the best looking one? Do you like having the baddest woman in the world around you and putting a ring on her, putting a baby in her? Do you think that is worth more than actually having a woman who is willing to work with you and not air out your dirty laundry and try to potentially ruin your life with the accusations? Do you think it's really worth it? There are plenty of amazing ladies out here who are black that are attractive, very well-rounded, intelligent, and have it all together for the most part, at least, like any other human being. Why go after these trash women? Like, what are you doing? My last little tidbit about that, before you decide to actually bring life into this world, because that's actually a really serious thing. Other than, of course, we talk about marriages, relationships, bringing a whole life to this world. Do you really want to do that with someone that you can't even get along with? I know accidents happen, and there's a whole nother topic of that, but like, seriously, like, Is it worth it? Even if you were just trying to hit it and quit it, is it worth it? It's ego and it's just bragging about I have this, I have that, but it's like, bro, you're gonna have nothing if you keep dealing with her. She's gonna ruin you. You are a builder, and here's the message: you as the man need to be a builder, and you need to surround yourself around builders, not destroyers. There are destroyers in this world, and if you are tangled up with a destroyer, guess what? You're destroyed. Please leave a like, subscribe if you like the channel. If you think this is great content, just let us know. Go ahead and tell us in the comment section. Recently, some of the videos have been a little low on the views, likes, and comments, unfortunately. And when I had 2 videos back to back, they were kind of blowing up, which is cool. So just let me know if there's anything else that I can do better, because I like feedback. I'm not perfect, right? But I'll catch you guys on the next one. And I really do appreciate you for checking out another episode of The Bridge Reacts. Stay safe. No false accusations. Don't hit anybody. And praise God.